Here's a quick tutorial on how to make floating houses in The Sims 4. Start by placing a 1x1 square down on the ground floor. You can then go up to the first floor and place another 1x1 square above that. You can then delete that room on the ground floor, and then we have our floating first floor. All floating houses are going to be using the first floor, but as you can see, we can then move this one up and down using the movement tool in the middle of the block. Now that we've built our 5x5 square, we can then make this larger so that it becomes an actual house or just a large platform that is then floating in the middle of the air. Using techniques like this, we can then go ahead and make tree houses just by adding in a tree. I recommend the ones from debug mode just so that they do fade out when you get too close in, but we can just add in our little tree and then decorate. Obviously, to get up to our floating house, or in this case our floating platform, especially with tree houses, you're going to want to have some steps. And for this, I would recommend using a ladder. You can use steps, but this only really looks good if you're doing a much larger build. You can also hide the ladder amongst the tree, which I think adds a little bit to it as it makes it look a bit more hidden. But say you don't want to make a tree house and you actually want to make a boat, this is how you can do that using the same technique. As you can see, if you just place a random floor down, it actually has foundations, which looks totally rubbish, but using this technique will look so much better because you don't have those foundations and you can dip it a bit into the water. You can then go ahead and design your boat however you please. This also works really well for canal boats, or if you have the Island Living expansion, you can do it on the ocean as well. Thank you for staying this long through the video. As a little bonus tip, something that you can do is actually add ladders and stairs in between each of the blocks. This will allow you to do multiple levels, but all still on the same first floor. This works really well for tree houses, or if you just want to add a bit more dimension into your build. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and you can check out the full version of this tutorial on my YouTube channel under Hextra Hunt.